YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video. So today I just want to talk about some of the Funko drops and announcements we got from the last week. Not a real heavy week as far as releases are concerned, but some few announcements, a few drops I think were worth mentioning, and want to talk about some of the best ones from this week and also some of the worst news and announcements we got this week as well. So let's get right into it and see my thoughts. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So what I like to try to do every Monday now is just kind of talk about a few releases that came out this past week and announcements as well that I think are noteworthy and need to be worth mentioning so you guys are aware if you're not already. And just want to kind of start off with a drop that came out right after I posted and recorded this video last week, and that's the Flocked Sonic from Funko Shop. So I think this one's pretty cool. It's not one I ended up getting. I kind of passed on all of the stuff that dropped. I knew that Brian Mariotti, or how you pronounce that CEO's name, was going to sell out just because it was the first pop that I'm aware of that he has, and also came with the Making of Fun DVD, which I still haven't seen the documentary, but I hear is pretty good. But that Flocked Sonic also sold out. It's a really cool one. I always like Flock Pops, but I have enough Sonic Pops right now that I didn't really get it, and I much kind of rather have the old school one at this point, the OG one. Even though it's ugly, I kind of like it for that reason, and I just missed out on this one, but I think it's a very, very cool one that I may track down later down the line. It's pretty cool to see more Sonic stuff coming out. I know with the movie being as popular as it was, it's they didn't release anything for the movie, so to see the old iterations of Sonic we all know and love is pretty cool. And I definitely like the action pose they put Sonic in with this pop. So very, very cool one, definitely one worth mentioning. So up next, another pop I thought was noteworthy to talk about that just got announced today is Logic. So this is a pretty cool pop. It looks like they're starting to do some of these rapper pops, which is pretty cool. I don't want a Logic pop. I'm not a huge Logic fan. He's an okay rapper, not really what I like to listen to as far as rap's concerned. But he's really popular, so I definitely understand the reasoning behind making a Funko Pop for him. I don't think he's even rapping anymore. I think his last album was his last album. But pretty cool pop nonetheless. He's getting heavy into Pokemon cards as well. He just dropped I think the record for the first edition Charizard, so very cool one. He's really relevant at the moment, so I definitely can see this one being one that people are going to go after. Maybe the similar hype that Post Malone had last year. That pop was really, really popular for whatever reason. I think Logic is going to be the same thing. So definitely one, if you're interested in getting a Logic pop, I would try to get that one on pre-order. I do have a link in the description for Entertainment Earth if you're looking to get any pre-order Funko Pops. They do guarantee mint condition, and you're able to pre-order almost all the pops I'm talking about in this video on there. So check out that link in the description if you'd like to pre-order this pop and others. So up next, the one I want to talk about is the Baymax pop. So there's a box lunch exclusive Baymax where it is him and the cat. The cat's name's Mochi. I had to check over the picture real fast. But they have a regular one, and they also have a glow in the dark chase one. So I didn't get this one. Maybe I'll do a chase roulette if you guys are interested in seeing that. But the only reason I didn't get it is a 6-inch pop. I like 6-inch pops, but they take up a whole lot of space. If you guys have not seen my room tour, check that out. But you can see that I have a lot, I don't have much space left to put any pops in this room. And 6-inch ones take up a whole lot of real estate, so I kind of am really, really picky about the ones I select to put in. I still haven't got the regular Baymax, so I'll probably get that one before I get this one. But maybe eventually I'll track down that chase, especially if I get some box lunch money is still around. But that one is pretty cool looking. Big Hero 6 is one of the more underrated Disney and Pixar movies that has come out. Not a lot of people talk about it, not a lot of hype around it, but it's definitely a good one if you haven't checked it out. Definitely do so. You might want that Baymax a little bit more, but definitely one that's worth mentioning since I'm a Disney collector. Thought you guys might like it as well, and definitely a cool chase to add to your collection if you're a chase collector. Alright, and one final pop I want to talk about, and then we'll talk about my best announcement for this week and then my worst as well. But this pop is really cool. It's worth mentioning. It is the Pop in the Box Morgan and Tony Stark pop. This 2-pack is really, really cool. I like how they kind of did this like projector kind of thing for Tony. It's a really, really cool looking pop, and just in general, it's one of the most unique pops I've ever seen. I didn't pre-order it. I probably will eventually. Like I said, it's exclusive to Pop in the Box. I'm pretty sure they did start taking pre-orders. Check their Instagram or yeah, or Twitter account if you're looking for more information, because I can't remember off the top of my head if it dropped or not. But it's a very, very cool pop. It is a 2-pack, so it's going to take up a little bit more space, but this one might be worth it for me, just because it's an iconic scene from Infinity Wars, and a very, very cool and unique pop, and one of the best Marvel, if not the best Marvel pop, I think, that has dropped this year. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this pop, but I thought this one was really, really dope. Alright guys, so I want to talk about my favorite Funko announcement for this week. Now, I knew this pop was coming, but I had not seen the pictures of it yet, and once the pictures dropped, it made me even more hype. I entered the raffle to try to get it. I missed out. I'm hoping to find it later on, but I'm sure it's going to be a very expensive pop, and I think it's going to stay that way, and this is really a cool one to add to the collection, and that's the Baby Milo pop. That one is very, very cool. You know, Bape is one of the most iconic streetwear brands of all time, and one of the most hyped up brands of all time as well. Anything Bape is automatic hype. So I knew this one's gonna sell out. I thought I was trying to get lucky with the raffle, because I knew if it dropped on the regular site, which I think it did, it went out and sold out instantly. So this is a really cool one. I might end up paying up for this one. I don't normally pay above retail for certain pops, but this one I don't think is gonna restock. So if you're waiting for one, I wouldn't hold your breath for this one. This one with Bape is kind of, once it's there, it's there. If you miss out, you miss out. So Baby Milo, very, very cool looking pop. One of the best ones that's come out so far this year. I definitely think this can crack the top 10 for me for pops of 2020. And a really cool one that I'm hoping to track down and find for a good deal. If anybody out there has one they want to get rid of through a trade, let me know. And but this is probably my favorite drop that was announced this week, and hopefully I can track it down. Alright guys, and we get on to the worst announcement of the week. So if you watched last week's video, you heard me complain about the Ochako, the Master Ochako that Funimation dropped. And here we are again, following week, and Funimation did something else I thought was pretty bad. So what Funimation decided to do for Cyber Monday is if you spent $250 on their website, you get a free metallic Whis Funko Pop. And if you spent $500, you get a free Red Eyes Golden Frieza. And if you spend $750, obviously you would get both. So the reason why I think this is bad is obviously there's a whole lot of stock that Funimation has for these Funko Pops that released for cons or something exclusive years ago. I do have the Red Eyes Golden Frieza in my collection, but I did not get the metallic Whis, and it's been on one of my radar. I was going to ask you guys to get if I should get that pop for a $1,000 portfolio, and now I'm thinking it's not that good of an investment. And in general, I think the price is going to go down. The same thing happened when Funimation did this last year with the glow-in-the-dark All Might. They found a case in their stock. Once that pop was vaulted, I'm sure these two are vaulted as well. They found a case, they released them out to the public, and almost everyone that wanted it got it. So it's a catch-22. It's definitely good for people that don't have it and are now able to get it. It gives them the opportunity. But if you recently bought it for expensive price, or have in your collection, you traded it for expensive Funko Pops, or in general you value that price, it kind of sucks as a collector, because now your grail is definitely going to be less valuable. So I think that's the problem with Funko in general, is things that are vaulted aren't always vaulted, and a lot of times it comes down to the stores that are hoarding those pops, you know, either saving it for something special like Cyber Monday or some kind of event they're having. It kind of dilutes the market a little bit, and it's kind of something you want to be wary of when you're a collector out there. Is vaulted does not always mean vaulted, and you should always just buy what you like, because these prices always can go down in the future based on more pops being released out to the marketplace. So I just thought that was kind of unfortunate. I didn't get the Whis because you had to be a subscriber to Funimation to get access to this deal, and I still think the pop's less than $250 anyway, so I think I can just buy it outright and not spend that money. So, and it's definitely gonna be worth less now. So hoping to track that down soon for a cheaper price, which is beneficial for me. But for that Frieza, it kind of, I get the good of it and also the bad of it at the same time. So just something I thought to bring to your attention. Let me know your thoughts on how you guys feel about vaulted pops releases. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys this week. Just a couple of things I wanted to talk about, nothing too crazy this week. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and what you thought the best release and worst release of this week was. If you've not already, smash that like button down below, hit subscribe button if you're new, and check me out on Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected on there as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you later.